Hey Recordamies, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. And today guys we have, I guess you could say, exciting news because I am moving and today you finally get to know that. So pretty much I've been packing for quite a while. I have my suitcase ready, I have some clothes under wraps, but today we're going to be, well right now we're going to be working on putting away most of my display over here, which you guys have seen in a lot of shorts and a lot of videos. So this is slowly going away, and one thing that I'm going to start with are my books. I am putting them away. I am putting them into this box, and they're going to be gone, and then they're going to be shipped. Okay, and also guys, I forgot to show you guys, but I finally got Sunrise on the Reaping and Yellow Face. It finally is at my house, and guys, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So pretty much, we're going to start right now, guys, by getting everything inside this bookshelf down onto the floor, and then we're going to slowly get them in here. I'm going to start with all the books up there, and then I'm going to move to hardcovers, and then lastly the soft covers, and that's it. Alright guys, that's kind of my plan. Okay, I'm kind of scared, and after I finish that I'll obviously go to mainly the sculptures, and then so I have one there and all the rest are there, and if I want I can continue with more of the displays. I'm putting them away. So yeah guys, let's get started. I probably will need, yeah, I really understated how much I'll need at least a second box for sure for everything. So yeah, but for now I'm just gonna get started with this one. Okay guys, bye. Hey Bookwormies, so the first clip where we kind of, like I told you guys, I'm moving and all of that, and a bit of information, that was like 2 weeks ago, I believe. Might be longer than that. Yeah, no, actually, I think like 3 weeks ago, which is crazy to think about. But here I am in the new house, and I think it's time for a tour. I have been in my new country of residence for like a week, something like that, and I only got my house a few days ago. I got it on Tuesday, and no, I got it Monday evening, and my clothes started coming, started coming in on Tuesday, and today is Thursday. I also have started school, so that is that. But anyways guys, why I'm starting this, I wanted to talk to you about a few things, and also I wanted to do a little tour, and because I wanted to, first of all, tomorrow I'm getting my bookshelf. So tomorrow we'll be organizing my books. My books are currently on the floor. I'll show you guys in a second. I also want to organize my cart with yarn. I wanted to do it together, I was thinking. And I wanted to organize, I have this like so I'll show it to you in a second. I wanted to organize it. I started yesterday night, but there's a lot of stuff that started accumulating because it turns out I have more stuff because some, like, I had movers that brought everything in, and they put some of my boxes into a different room, and I was like, where are my books? Where are my books? Because I couldn't find them. I only found one box of them, and I was like, this is not all of it. And I was starting to stress out, and I wanted to go, and I was like, this looks like the boxes that I put away, and it has I wrote it on it, so I was like, oh yeah, this is mine. And then I took it back here and I got rid, but I still have 2 more boxes I have to take things out of. Some of them are decorations that will go onto the window, so some of them are other stuff I have to find space for. Now, let me talk. That's how I want to record, yes. I'm gonna try to talk first as long as I can. But anyways, I'm getting my bookshelf tomorrow. I don't have, I guess I have storage, I don't know what to say. Less than in my old room, so that is a bit of a problem. A lot of the stuff is going into the guest room, and then as soon as like some more things that we were buying from IKEA comes in, that's when I'll start putting everything in. But okay, bookshelf, as I said earlier, is coming tomorrow, so tomorrow I'll be organizing my books, and also like in 2 weeks or like in a weekish, I don't know, we're gonna have this cupboard thingy, and they're gonna have some others. But let me show you guys. Here is, oh god, the glare is on top. Here is my room when you come in through the door. You see this area where my stand is currently. This is where my bookshelf will be going. Here I have my desk. It is cluttered on top. I know. That's because yesterday night I was like, fuck it, am I doing that? And in the middle of the night I was like, I'm gonna do the toilet real quick and get everything organized in there, and I did. So, but today's plan also, I'll tell you guys later, but this is what's happening, and this is the windowsill I was talking about earlier. In my old room I had a very big window area. Here I have also, but not as much. here's a kind of, but it has a whole still area. You see there's a lot of shit there that I need to organize. I only did this tiny section, but as you see these little things over here, they're not gonna be staying. It's just like the booklets over there, those notebooks and all of that, and that is actually calendar, the marble. And then these I need to hang. And then I also have some more pictures I need to hang. They're over there. Here's my yarn. Yeah. And then here, oh, I also have a new chair, guys. I don't think you really noticed because it's pretty similar to my old one. Here are my 2 boxes of stuff that I need to get through. This one, I don't have a hand right now, so this one is stuff that is mainly like for hanging, like decorations, and here I'm not sure, there's all kinds of stuff. I need to go through that. Here's my cart where my yarn will go. I will later be moving the cart around. It will be moved, don't worry. Here are all my books. They fit under a blanket. I was like, okay, they need to be comfortable, so this is what happened. And then here's my bed. Is it exactly clean or anything? No. Am I realistic? Yes. I'm not gonna show you guys a perfectly made bed, a perfectly made room. No, I'm gonna show you the reality of moving a few days ago and having school at the same time. This is the reality. But anyways, that is that. And then also here we have a little, my favorite purpley thingy that I don't really sit on that much. I also have a few toys on here. Like as you can see, it is very crowded. And then here I have my closets. So that is that. Now I wanted to do a little show and tell kind of idea. I don't know what it's called. But pretty much I needed somebody to talk to, and you guys were who I thought at first. No, that's a lie. Some of my friends were, but that is okay. You guys are still a very close second/third. But yeah, here we are doing a little haul. Now, if you guys know what this box is, or if you can actually tell what it is a Dyson. Now, guys, am I a styler whatsoever? Let me tell you, no, I'm not. Have I really gone styling my hair? Only my bangs and with heat. And at some point, me and my mom were talking. We're like, honestly, I want a way to style my hair. And my mom was like, maybe we should just get a Dyson. And I was like, girl, you know that's expensive. We started looking. I was like researching a lot, every single social media, every single place. I was searching up what is better, Dyson or Shark. In the end, Dyson won that match. I don't actually know if it's better or not, so really do not take my word for it. I just looked at a few videos and me and my mom were like, Dyson, they say, is not as much hair damage, and it is better for our 2 very different hair types. Well, not super different, but I have thicker hair that just kind of falls. I don't know, sometimes, like, this is day 5 hair? I don't know, I'm not sure. Don't count. Yeah, day 5 hair. But, yeah, I have kind of thicker hair and short hair and kind of wavy, but it's not really noticeable because I don't know how to style it. And my mom has longer hair, not so much longer, like here, thinner hair, and it is pretty much straight, but sometimes it looks a bit wavy, so I don't know, honestly. It's her head. I have no idea what type of hair type it is. And then, yeah, so we were like, okay, I think Dyson would be the best match for this, but honestly, we do not know, so really do not take our word for it. Anyways, but we decided we're going to share a Dyson. And hey, Bookwormies, we're back for an update. So I literally did not film any clips of me organizing and all of that, and it's also the next day. That's why I'm in different clothes. I finished school today's Friday. Oh my god, I'm so happy because I've been so sleepy this week. Like, maybe I think it's just like first week of school kind of sleepiness, because I'm like, I literally go to sleep at like 11:30ish, something like that. I don't know, 12 sometimes, and then I'm like, I'm so tired, and I'm like, where the fuck is that coming from? Anyways, guys, but I did yesterday kind of like get my windowsill in order. It actually turns out my bookshelf is coming on Sunday, so not today. Obviously my books are going to be there for quite a while. It's not going to be for such a small amount of time, but I'm going to get through my yarn today. We are doing that today, and during the weekend I am going to get everything hung and everything put. Actually, technically let me show you guys. I had if you don't know, my birthday was in June. You might have seen like a few like transition videos that I did back then, and like obviously I got some gifts, and I got some gifts for my friends, and like they did like a collective gift, and one thing that they got me was this super cute, super amazing Spider-Man poster, because I love Spider-Man. I don't think you can see it really well like this, but it is such a pretty poster. I'm literally so in love with it. I'm kind of thinking I might actually want to like collect comics, like Spider-Man comics. I don't know. I'm also planning to watch the rest of the Marvel movies. I've only watched Iron Man 1, but I think I might switch to watching not in release order, but in chronological order. I don't know, I kind of want to watch in release order, because I've already started with release order. But guys, I've been literally in such a big reading slump and show/movie slump. I haven't been watching anything except for YouTube for weeks. like 2 weeks or something. I've been in a reading slump, and I was like this whole time I was like, oh my god, maybe it's just the book. But I was still pushing myself to read it, and I was reading maybe a page a day. That's it. Sometimes not even reading that day. So that was like literally horrible, and I'm still kind of in my reading slump, my show slump too. Like the only thing I would watch except for YouTube was This Summer So Pretty. It was like a religious, like every Wednesday we are watching it. It was like no negotiation. I was like, no, I can watch it tomorrow. Kind of late. I'm kind of like tired, and I'd still end up watching This Summer So Pretty, the new episode every week. So it's kind of like a religious thing, but everything else I wasn't. But now, guys, I'm trying to get back into reading because I'm so annoyed. I really want to read. But the thing is, I just don't feel like it every time. Like, it's not I'm reading and I'm just not enjoying the book. It's more like I don't want to pick it up at all. But at the same time, then every time I remember, I have this hobby called reading, I don't read. That's the thing. So I decided to DNF my book. I'm soft DNFing it. I'll come back to it maybe when my slump is finished. But right now, I need to just move to something else. So I was like, I'm going to read a romance. So now I'm reading Flawless by Elsie Silver, because it is a romance series, and I kind of already know the universe. Anyways, I'm kind of out of breath, but I am now, in a few minutes after I reply to my friends, because yes, I am going to start organizing, and yeah. And also, guys, I'm planning maybe today I want to retry to do something with my hair. With my Dyson, I want to try something new. I want to try to do like a full blowout, but I'm not sure how to do that. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Breathe the way you hold. Hey, Bookwormy, so I haven't talked to you guys in a while. Well, there wasn't much really to say because obviously this is like a moving vlog, so I'm just showing you how I'm getting my room ready. But pretty much, I got my bookshelf today, but I have one part that is missing. I don't know why they couldn't send me. Okay, let me explain. Before I go, I'm like, oh my god, like on a whole rant. Let me explain. So here's my bookshelf. I'm surprised by how little amount of time it took for me and my brother to build it. Like, I also have an IKEA bed. And if you know, like, it's different from my old one. If you saw my quite old videos, like at least a year ago, if you go back, you see I have a smaller bed, and it was pink with some white, and this one is just plain pink. And for me and my dad, it took like 2-3 hours, I think. I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be exaggerating. I might be under-exaggerating it. That's not a word. Anyways, but here it took us like half an hour, I think. But we did fuck it up. Excuse my language. No, you don't. As you know, you should have this white finish outside, and then there's like this the inside there's just like this brown kind of annoying part. Okay, I have no idea if you can hear this from my microphone, but I'm just still gonna go like this, and if not, I'll put subtitles from kind of what I said, okay? But pretty much, okay. So we fucked it up, and on this one, and on the bottom one, it is turned around to the wrong side. So that really is annoying. The bottom one I don't really care so much about because who the fuck sees that? Nobody, right? But this one is noticeable. It's right in the center, and that I notice a lot. And we can't go back because like you have to go with a hammer and like push it in, so you can't really go back from that so easily. So we decided, and I was like, okay, you know what? Nothing can change. So I decided I'll take my white paint and I'll paint over it. It will be a bit rough, but it'll be fine. Obviously, there are different colors of white. I forgot about that part. And I don't know if you can notice from the camera. I actually don't even know if it's in the frame. That one, okay, my camera is dying, but pretty much it is more white than the rest. That is a problem, but I'll find a way to fix it. Also, I'm going to put these green leaf thingies over all around, and now I'm going to get started with putting my books on the shelf. I'll probably film it on my phone since my battery's dying, but pretty much later I'll put it in. You guys will see it, and I'm excited to do that, and I think with the colors of the books, it will steer it away from the very white, obvious part of this, and also, on the bookshelf, we also are supposed to get, like, on the bottom part, we're supposed to get, like, this thingamabobby. It didn't come with this. It's supposed to come next week. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. It is Sunday. So, no idea when it will come. I think, though, next weekend. So, that is that. Anyways, guys, this was, like, the fastest that I've ever had to talk for any sort of clip because I'm scared it's gonna die. So, now I'm gonna leave you guys, okay? Bye-bye-bye.
If you do one favor,
Artlist.io.
stay with me. I don't usually need nobody, but lately I've been on my own too long and deep, baby. Deep inside, I need your company. I need your energy, please.
Music licensing reimagined.
fly private. The last time I let you go and I regret it, baby. So drop your pen and I'm headed the way you're headed. I need ya, same way your body need a heartbeat, ya. Same way you gotta sneak to Arby's. Honestly, if I be honest, I want you. If you do one favor, just stay with me. I don't usually need nobody, but lately I've been on my own too long and deep.
Artlist.io.
Deep inside, I need your company. So many things that you do right, you like walking on the beach in the moonlight, flying in the sky but you're too high. Icarus, I really want you close but you were too hot, damn. Something's up, too much.
Music licensing reimagined.
Don't care what they say, no you're the one. So baby, do me one favor. If you do one favor, just stay with me. I don't usually need nobody.
Okay, guys, so you might have seen me organizing. In reality, for you guys, it's been a few seconds since I've done this. In reality, it's been like more than half an hour. Wait, let me close the door. It's because downstairs we're working on some other stuff, so it is kind of noisy. But anyways, this is how it looks like. I really like it. The only thing is I'm not sure about the vines. I think it's already really busy with the books themselves and the sculptures everywhere in every corner that I feel like this kind of just takes it away. But I think also at the same time I did make the droops really big. Actually, I think I'm going to take it off. I am not seeing the vision. I was really trying. I think it might be just I placed it weirdly, like maybe I needed to do like smaller droops, but for now I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna wait for my friend to answer me because I was like, do you think that I should add the vines and stuff like that, like to drag away from the monstrosity of my DIY idea of fixing the problem? And she was like, yeah, that could totally work, but that was before we even put the books in. So honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I really enjoy it. It's just I feel like here there's like this whole vine of sculpt. Okay, I don't think you can see it, but I have like this rainbow macaron character thing, and I really love them. And for some reason, I correlated the core 10 from the Boys of Tommen series with them, so I put it in front of that. And that I think that kind of really attracts attention over there. So then I feel like this shelf with the Shatter Me series and the Hunger Games series, and also some Olivia Blake's books, just kind of takes away from that. So it makes it different. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about this section. I feel like everything else looks pretty solid, but guys, I seriously expected only half of this bookshelf to take space, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to like really display every book I can get. And then this time I'm still displaying. I'm displaying when in my old bookshelf. In reality, I had to stuff everything. And actually, I got Sunrise on Reaping pretty recently and Yellowface pretty recently. And Yellowface I could shove it into a spot, but Sunrise on the Reaping did not make it anywhere. So I just kind of displayed it and then covered like a million books in return. So now it is very fitted. And like I'm displaying, I have my book journals displayed. I don't know why I decided to do that. It's just I was like, you know what, they're cute. They can totally do that. And then as more books, it'll still look cute with more book journals. But I don't know how I feel about this. This I feel like will change at some point. I think maybe I might even move them and they might just go. But they're the bottom one, actually, the most bottom one. Like there is, if you guys notice, like I was putting in the books and I was like really trying to fit them in, and then like, why is the bottom one not there? It's because I have a drawer that didn't come today. It's just this super weird thing with IKEA. I bought a Billy bookshelf from IKEA, and it's just pretty much a bookshelf, but just the bottom, instead of the bottom having another shelf where I can put like books I don't really care about on the bottom floor where I don't really want to see, instead I'll have a little thing, a little cupboard, a little like something hidden, and in there I can maybe put games or something else because I clearly do not have that. My games, a lot of my art supplies, everything else like that is shoved into my closet, and I really hate that. I'm also getting a cupboard next week. I don't know if I'll continue filming until then. We'll see, because I kind of want to post this like the week that I'm already making it now pretty soon, but I don't think that'll work out. Yeah, actually I might even make it to the cupboard section. But anyways, I could use that little extra space for stuff that I don't really want to be seen, instead of having books that I don't care about just shoved on the bottom. So I thought that was a great idea, but I can clearly say I don't have enough space. But the bottom one, I like it because it's like busy. I don't know why, but I like the whole like stacked here, stacked like that. Here I feel like there's like empty. I think that's why I don't like it. And also, but I also don't know how to fit all the decorations there. So it's just also a problem. Wait, actually, I have an idea. I'm gonna do like this over here, and then instead have you two guys like conversing or something, huh? That actually looks better. I think, maybe. I don't know, that might be changed. I pretty much 2 tiny blobs that I have, one angry face one, one happy one. I moved them to the top with these 3 green seals in a pod. And then I moved my bunny that is like in winter form down here. It was actually with my romance, my Hebrew romance, but then I moved it down here. But I'm actually really happy with my bookshelf. It's just a few knickknacks and spots that I'm not super in love with, but everything else looks pretty good. I'm gonna do a final reveal later. But guys, there really is not so much space to grow. At some point, obviously, I will have to buy a second bookshelf. I was actually thinking of having like a shelf just right next to it, to the right of it. I currently have a painting over there. Well, not a painting. It's a jigsaw puzzle that I made with my brother, mainly him. Honestly, I'm not really good at puzzles. And pretty much we displayed it and everything. It's like a beachy one. It is literally, why am I even trying to explain? You can kind of have to see it. Here is it fully. And I was thinking of having a shelf under here that could be like maybe displays instead. But this wall, you can't really have a shelf and then heavy things on top. It will topple over or something will happen. So we're just steering clear of that. So instead we have paintings or light things that are getting hanged. That is why. Yeah, I was really excited to have that, but that does not work out. But you know, maximum, I can always have books that I really, really hate just in that cupboard with like the rest. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why I'm talking to you guys about it. Obviously, I was really excited to buy new books because I wanted to buy Taming 7, Releasing 10 to add to my Boys of Tom collection, which I'll have to think about how displaying that later. It will work out. Obviously, we have the next, and then I had like a few other books that I wanted to buy. I don't even remember which ones. I have a list, kind of. Like, if you go into my notes app, you can find like random book titles and all that. It will make no order sense to you, but to me, you will see that there are books that like, oh, that's what I want to buy, or that's books I want to read. That's usually what's in my notes. It's or books I want to read, books I want to buy, and then other shades like some passwords that I don't, to apps that I don't really care about. I just have them there. That's that. But anyways, guys, I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I'm really excited how pretty much my whole room will look like by the end of this, because we still have the cupboard to come, and I still have to put up my whiteboard that I use for studying. I will need to do that. It's just I wanted to wait until this came so I know exactly where I wanted it to be over here on the wall by my desk. It's going to be kind of annoying. It's not going to be as perfect as it was in my old room where my whiteboard was literally to the right of me and I could write or stand and whatever, and I love that. But here I do not have that chance, so I will probably just have it on there. I don't know. I really use it for studying a lot. So I don't know. But there's that. And I still have to fully make my desk something of my own. I still have. Okay, let me show you guys. It is dark. I haven't closed the windows yet. Also, I have school tomorrow, guys. Not excited. It's Sunday today, actually. That's why. But here I have my windowsill. Thing is that there are a few knickknacks that are still on top. Things that I haven't gotten to putting away yet or whatever. But it looks pretty good now. It's just, it was so busy before. I still think it's pretty busy, honestly. Wait. I think I will move this one over to my bookshelf. I just need to... Oh, found it. It's going on to my bottom spot. Yeah, I think I like that more. But there's that. Yeah, I think I like it like this. This looks pretty good. I will be changing a few things, but that is the kind of idea that I'm enjoying. But anyways, guys, I will talk to you guys later. I've been talking for quite a while, and I want to drink water. I want to get ready for bed, because I have a few things to still take care of. Yeah. Okay, I gotta stop talking, guys, because I feel like I'm just repeating everything over and over again. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys whenever the next thing comes along, or the next thing that I need to organize is come. So, yeah. Bye-bye. Hey, Bookwormies, we are here back for an update, and I got the cupboard, and I got that, like, small drawer in my bookshelf, and I really like how everything looks, but there are a few problems. There are a few things I still need to think about, look through, that just needs to happen. So I wanted to show it to you guys first, how it's looking right now, my whole room, and then I'll talk to you guys about thoughts for next thing that I need to do. So let me show you guys what is going on currently, okay? So, wait a sec. Okay, guys, I'm just being smart and put my microphone over here, but here is my room. It has not changed so much. You don't see it, but I'll show it to you guys. I just have this over here, my backpack. Just ignore it. Pretty much, it looks the same, but let me explain. Here, my yarn cart is currently over here. I want to move it, though, over there, because I'll move this particular thingy, the bin bag, when I know the exact placement of where my bed will be, because there's a little problem about it. So there's that, but then this will go next to it for sure. That's kind of like my plan. And then in here, guys, over here, you might have seen, here was very, very, like, crowded with a lot of things, but I moved it all, and it's now moved in here. So, guys, this, how my books lay around are exact same format, but here now, finally, on the bottom, I have this cutie little drawer, and then here, it's pretty deep, but it's not very big. I don't know how to say it. Anyways, here I have all my sketchbooks, some of my coloring pencils, and then some more things. Here I have all my paints, my watercolors, and then some other stuff. So pretty much a lot of my main art supplies that I use quite often whenever I do draw. Like the most popular things, like when you think art, you think drawing, painting, probably like the classics. So those classics are in my cupboard, and I'm really happy because before they were in there, and that was so uncomfortable, it wasn't sustainable for what I needed. So that's great. But everything else is pretty much the same. Maybe some of my books are leaning a bit. I can see over there they are. But that's fine. Desk looks pretty much the same. I still need to put this up because I want it, like, it's going to be here. It's just we need to put it up. That's the thing. Everything else looks pretty much the same. Here's here. It is very messy, but I'll explain it to you guys. And then here, I got my little cute cupboard. It is so much tinier than what I thought it'd be like, which annoys the fuck out of me, guys. I know. But it's just, I don't know why, but I hate it so much. Like, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Like, honestly, at this point, I'd rather it had covered this little guy, and then I would have gotten, like, those things for chargers that it's, like, I don't know, that can go through the wall and have something right in front of it. Like, I'd rather have had that and that it cover this whole thing. Like, I'd rather it be so much wider because, guys, I was planning in here to get obviously my underwear, my bras, and my socks in here. And I thought, like, oh, yeah, it's going to be so big. Like, that's how my dad showed it to me. And I thought, oh, the top one could be that and the bottom could be random stuff because, you see, it is still stuff with things. The underwear and that left, but there's still some stuff. And I was like, oh, yeah, I can totally fit it in one of those because I thought it'd be gigantic. No. It's this tiny thing. And let me show it to you guys. First of all, it's kind of annoying to open, which I'm not loving, so I'm going to talk to my dad about that. But it is literally full to the brim here. This is just underwear and bras. Literally, that's that. And then this bottom one is full of socks. You see, literally the whole cupboard moved with it. I don't know. I really hate this cupboard. For some reason, I don't know. It just barely fits my stuff. I don't know. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys whenever this becomes what I want for myself. Anyways, guys, bye. Hey, Makeover, so we're here for the final update. I'm showing you guys the finalized room. I literally haven't shown you guys, like, me organizing barely anything except for my books, which I feel like I should have done, but I just never did. But anyways, we have the final showdown showing how my room looks like, and guys, from before to how it looks like now, it looks amazing. I actually really, really love it. Obviously, there are places where there's a lot of stuff, but that's totally fine. Let me show you guys what we have for it. So, here it is, guys. So, when you come in, you have this beautiful little well, it's not a painting, it's a puzzle. And then I also have my thing where I film a lot of things. And then here we have my bookshelf. Oh, my baby. I'm never leaving you. Never, never. And then in here we have paints, stuff like that. It looks beautiful, right? So yeah. And then afterwards, here we have the desk. Obviously, it's gonna get, well, guys, it's gonna get messy a few times throughout the year. There's also this little area. It's here for charging and stuff like that. Don't absolutely love this. It's not the most beautiful section, but this is how it's gonna look like. And then here on top above we have here my whiteboard. I am going to be using this religiously. I use it all the time, and this section helps me, like, because I can stand in here and then I can write really easily, which I absolutely love. And then here I decided to change because before, you might have known, there was like a tiger, white tiger / whatever the fuck that animal was. But now I changed it to this because I feel like this matches better with it, because that kind of felt like it was getting lost in my desk space. Then here, oh, I actually have to change this. Well, today's August 31st, but I'm going to change it to September. But here we have this. We also have my Google Home. I still have not set it up. I don't know if I'll set it up. It'll be here for now. Actually, I forgot to put these guys up, but here it is. Here I have from my old school, we have the yearbooks. I really like how this looks like. Then over, I also have this little thingy. And then over here we have where I have all my papers, my notebooks. These are just folders, all kinds that I can maybe use throughout the school year. Then here I have me and my friends. So that's kind of the idea. And then here we have this little thing. And then over here we have the outside world, guys. The outside world. We have here this little love thing. Okay, it's really hard to see because of the lighting, but it's fine. Here it is. We have these fake flowers. They're really cute. I have this, which I got with the Vicious duology. Then over here we have the next section. I think this is one of my favorite sections. So I have these two little guys. This is a, what is it called? Not a pop. It's something pop. I forgot what it is, but this cute little monster. There's this. I have this medal from second place from when I used to do horse riding. I don't do it anymore. Then I have this thing that I got for my birthday, that one of my friends made for me, like 2025, happy every year. I think I'm going to leave it even when 2026 comes, because this is one of my literal favorite things ever. I honestly, this was from my Spain friend. I might ask her like, hey, can you ship me a 2026 version for next year or something? Because honestly, yeah, that'd be amazing. I might force her. And then here we have, obviously she put Tom Holland, my baby. And then I have this thing over here, and I finally decided to write something. It took me a while, but I decided to go with just one more chapter. I have the box, so it's in my closet, so I can later go for and change what it says here, but I think this is going to stay here for a while. I don't usually change it that often. Then afterwards we have this cute little pug thingy that I created, and then behind it we also have this wall of these coaster cuties, and then these two other tiny paintings. And then I built this, well, my dad did this. I am not Bob the Builder, but here we have this little shelf. I absolutely love this. I told you guys I would not have a shelf on that side, and that's true because there, well, I don't know. I think maybe the walls on each of these sides are different or something, or because we thought that I put like super heavy stuff, but this is super light things. This is from, I went to Cirque du Soleil 2 years back or something like that, and we got this fan and stuff like that. So I displayed it in my old room. It was high on top, but now it's here. I didn't know if I was going to display it in the end because I didn't know where to, because I only had the windowsill at that point. But then after we built the shelf, I was like, oh yeah, you're going here. I have this that I painted quite a while back, like half a year or a year back. Then I have this. I absolutely adore this for some reason. I actually really, really like it. And then we have these two globes. Here we have number 1, and here we have number 2. This was kind of like a present from my cousin, which I also have a channel with her in Hebrew, so if you guys, you can go check that out. And then this one I got from an arcade with my friends, if I remember correctly. And then here I have these 2 cute little paintings that I created, and I have this nutcracker. I know it's not Christmas, but it's just, I don't think it really is thematic with the colors, so I feel like this looks good. This is just like this. And then under here, you know, I showed you guys the tiny one. Well, I changed it for this one. I talked to my brother, and we decided on having it like this. And pretty much I have over there, that is a school picture from my old school in the Netherlands. Then I have Olivia Rodrigo, the vinyl. I love this, obviously the Guts one. And I also have these sunglasses that just say I'm just a girl, purple ones. I absolutely adore these 2 things. And then I have this other painting that actually me and my friend did together. Like, we kind of did these like changing every few minutes, but in the end it kind of more like, because this was her idea and this was my idea, so yeah. And then I also have a huge amount of stuffies that used to be in my bed, but ever since this I was just like, you know what, let me just put it like this, because every single night for the past 2 weeks it's been like a wall barricade. I didn't have space to sleep. I still have a few stuffies in here. I have like, I don't know, like 3 or 4, and then I also have over there a few, but yeah. This is the main part, and then afterwards over here we have underwear with belts with PJs and a swimming suit, socks and PJs, and then down here I don't have anything. I don't know yet, but this doesn't really matter because it's not really shown, so I'm not going to continue this video until when I decide what else I want to have in here. So this is just how it's going to be for now, but I think over the year I will find maybe other things to have in here. But for now it's just these all kinds of all these different headbands, and then I have this pillow that I absolutely adore. Also, I have here a charger for my phone at night because that is important. My water bottle. The bed just looks like this. It's just a normal bed. I also have like this big blanket that I crocheted, the star blanket. I can actually put it on. I'm gonna do that maybe, but for now it's just white. So actually I'm gonna show it to you guys later if I find it. And then here I have my little cute thing. Over here I just have like these 2 stuffies that I absolutely adore. This is from, I forgot his name, but you guys might know him. And then this is this is a pig. It's not Peppa Pig, but it's close enough. I still call her Peppa Pig. I also have these crocheted things that I did, but I don't know how to display it, so they're just kind of laying here. And then I have this that I crocheted, the strawberry that people say that looks like a carrot. And then I have my biggest squishmallow. I absolutely adore this fucking thing. It used to be on my bed, but I need space to sleep. And then I have my beautiful, one of my favorite things ever. This was like one of those things that I came into my room and I just had like my bed and my desk, and I right away knew like, oh yeah, you're going to be here. Like this was moved from here to over there. No, it was before over there, then over there. This, I didn't even know where to put this. I wasn't sure where to put this. I didn't know, but then like after we saw it, we're like, oh yeah, this fits perfectly. Like there were so many things that I didn't know, but as soon as I just put even just my bed and my desk and this, I was like, oh yeah, you are going here. There's like no question about this, and I absolutely adore how I did this. And it helps like that I have this big window on top. Then here I have my yarn cart. It might change places, it might move. It is very messy. It is very like stuffed with things, but you know, it's there. I was before thinking of having it where my chargers were, but then I literally would not have been able to get to my chargers, so no. Then I have my school bag here, and then in here it used to be full over here with underwear and socks. No, with here was with PJs, here underwear with socks. It was like full to the brim, but now it looks so much better. Guys, I kind of forgot where I left my blanket. Where did I put it? Because I actually have zero clue. I'm gonna check with my mom. She always knows where this stuff is. Like, guys, I don't know how moms have this. They just have this seventh sense of finding things, because I clearly cannot find a single thing. Yeah, I'm gonna look for it. But here I have just clothes and like random stuff here up top. Shirts, you random. Shorts, skirts, and then long shirts with this crochet bag that I did. I'm gonna just put over there, and then this random eye mask. Long pants, and then here I have games. It is kind of messy. And then down here I just have randoms, notebooks, everything that honestly does not fit anywhere else. It just is in here. Actually, maybe I'll put my blanket over here. I actually have no idea. Let me check. Okay, this is not it. These are clothes. This is not it. Okay, yeah, I actually have no idea where it is. But that is totally fine. I'll just ask my mom. She knows it. Because I actually have zero recollection of putting it anywhere. But then here we have some sweaters I don't really wear. This thing that, like, because I had a uniform in my old school, and so my friends went around my class and they were like, "Can you sign this?" And then they gave it to me for my birthday. So I have this. I'm not gonna show it to you guys. But then I have this crocheted off shoulder thing. Then I have these dresses, and then here I have more sweaters, mainly ones that I will be wearing quite a bit. And then these crocheted sweaters. Actually, I think I put the blanket back here now. No. Okay, never mind. This is actually one of my favorite pots. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have dresses and things like this over here. And then up top, I just have things that I'll literally never be touching. So yeah, guys, this is my full bedroom tour. Let's just have a last look around. I absolutely adore this place. It looks so colorful. It just gives me, and I just know for like the next few years when I'm living here, I wanted to, like, while I was making this, I was like, oh yeah, we're making this to showcase who I am. I wanted the colorfulness that I had in that one section of my old room where I filmed intros to random things or like stuff like that. But also I wanted it throughout my whole room, because in my old room, like, it was actually still really colorful, but it was more messy, and I didn't know some places where to put things, so a lot of things were on display. But here I can really display my books, which is one of the most important things for me, because I could not do that in my old room. I could still display all my crochet stuff. Well, no, I'm actually not displaying any crochet things, except for the blanket when I find it, because I seriously, oh wait, no, I think I know where I left. Yeah, the one thing though that I do kind of miss is my, my closet, because there I had a lot of space for clothes. Here I have like, the closet really wasn't thought out as much as in my old room, but I'm still really happy with how everything turned out. I will be going over those like spaces on top of my closets, because there I tell you guys they have the most random stuff. So over the next few years I am going to be obviously collecting things, but also be throwing away things, because there's probably a lot of junk in there that I'm never going to see ever again, and I'm just going to be carrying around. No. So yeah, but anyways guys, here is the final look. So I'll talk to you guys, well, I guess I'll see you guys next time, because we have officially created my own room. And guys, I'm really sorry for that one space of timing where I wasn't posting anything. Like, no, I wasn't, like, for 2 weeks, I didn't have a long form video. I was just silent. Like, I had shorts going on, but that's it. And that was because I was filming this video and I was settling into my new house. And I kind of forgot at some point. I was like, wait, I don't have a long form video. Like, I had a video ready to go, but I just didn't have time to edit, and then I just was lazy, but I finally got it, and I actually sent it in yesterday. So yeah, actually it's August 31st, but this is coming out next week. And then I'm gonna try to get into the habit of once a week videos, but there are gonna be times, guys, when I might post less, but I'll try to make up for it in the summertime. But during school season I might start to banish a little more. So just so you know, guys, this is something that you should just know for the future, that if you see like, oh, she hasn't posted in like over a week, but she always posts at least once a week, just know I'm not dead or anything. It's just I'm swamped probably, and I didn't tell you guys, or I kind of forgot about it. Like, I don't want to purposely forget about talking to you guys, but it will happen, I can already tell. So, but I am going back into the habit. I'm going to be starting a new video soon. I really want to. I just have to find one. Comment down below also, guys, if you have any ideas for new videos. I've been having, no, actually I haven't. So yeah, I was thinking like, oh, I have a mini life slump where I'm reading books, but they're not overly enjoyable, and I haven't been crocheting for a very long time. I've been on this one crochet project that isn't really big for a long time, and that's because I just don't feel like crocheting. So I feel like maybe I could do a life slump video of like getting out of my life slump, getting out of like just getting back into the habit of doing things I enjoy, but also making sure I'm not slacking in my schoolwork. So that can always be a video. But if you guys have any other reading vlog ideas or like talking ideas, talking vlogs, talking videos, then just comment it down below and I will make sure to see it and I will grant your wish. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And guys, if I ever disappear again, just look into my shorts, look into my Instagram reels. You will always find me there. So yeah, bye guys.